The Biden administration is considering paying out a whopping $450,000 per person to families separated at the southern border, as it tries to settle lawsuits with immigrants who say the policy caused them lasting psychological damage. Officials from the Department of Justice, Homeland Security, and Health and Human Services are considering the payment that could total cost to $1 million for two people within the same family, people familiar told the Wall Street Journal. The American Civil Liberties Union, which represents the separated families, have identified about 5,500 children separated from parents at the border during the course of the Trump-era policy. Former President Trump's administration enacted the policy in April 2018 and withdrew from it 2 months later after much debate in June. The total potential payout could cost $1 billion or more. The zero tolerance policy applied to families who illegally crossed the U.S.-Mexican border to claim asylum, since children could not be detained along with their parents. The families were separated, sometimes with no way to track and unite them later on, government investigation found. Many families are released into the interior of the U.S. and asked to appeal in the court at a later date. Some are deported under the Title 42, the coronavirus public health policy. Lawsuits allege that the separated children was housed in poor conditions and sometimes suffer from malnourishment and heat exhaustion, or they was kept in freezing cold rooms and offered little medical care. Lawyers for the family argue that the children have suffered long-lasting trauma from the anxiety of being without their parents. They seek a range of a payout averaging $3.4 million per family, according to the Wall Street Journal. The Biden administration has repeatedly deemed the policy cruel and inhumane and promised to unite families still separated. Earlier this month, Michelle Brin, head of the Family Unification Task Force, said that the Biden team had only been able to unite 52 of the over 1,000 families separated under the policy who have not yet found each other. The task force is reportedly in process of uniting 200 or more. United families are then given a 3-year grant of parole, allowing them to live and work legally in the U.S. for that period, but are not offered a pathway to citizenship. Lawyers for both the families and the government have said that they are working on settlements and hope to be finished by the end of November. But some government lawyers are outraged at the payment under discussion, which they view as excessive for people who normally broke the law by crossing the border. One government lawyer threatened to remove his name from the case in protest of a potential settlement offer. One government attorney says that the payout could amount to more than the government paid the families to 9/11. Another disputed that the compensation, as the U.S. government had not been directly responsible for the 9/11 attack. Payouts averaged $2 million tax-free per family, according to the paper. A record 1.7 million families were encountered trying to enter the U.S. illegally in 2021 fiscal year, ending September the 30th, up from the record 1.6 million in 2000. Over 479,000 families was encountered, along with an unusual high amount of children by themselves, 147,000. Meanwhile, Republicans was quick to condemn the report. Immigrants, $450,000 each, who climbed the wall, walked through swamps, hid in vehicles or anything else to sneak their behinds in this country illegally? Oh, hell no. a U.S. born citizen who've been struggling for years or who've been struggling through this pandemic, we get nothing or barely got something. Could you imagine the fallout this is going to bring if this goes down? Where is all this money coming from? That's what I want to know. Where is all this money going to come from? The middle class? Because the rich ain't paying it. I mean, this is insane. Immigrants gets everything from the government already. Only Americans are looked down on for getting assistance. Where are our ancestors' paychecks? You still have blood on your hands, America. You have held black people back for centuries, and we can't even get this. Giving away free money while this country is $1 trillion in debt with a huge homeless issue. U.S. citizen can't get student loan forgiveness or reoccurring stimulus payments for 6 months to a year to help people get back on their feet and to help this economy get running back right. But people crossing illegally getting the red carpet treatment. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do not forget to drop down in the comments and tell me your thoughts on this story. I'll love to hear from you. Make sure to like this video and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss an upload. I'm Lady T. I will catch you the next time. Be blessed. Bye.